Hey, welcome. Enigma here. When I first heard of a Batman Arkham game releasing on MetaQuest, like most people, I was very hesitant. But after news such as Roger Craig Smith returning to voice Batman, and how this game would be a sequel to Arkham Origins, my worries began to fade away. They were wiped out entirely after watching the gameplay trailer and seeing just how well the combat flows and how amazing the stealth sections translate to VR. Now, I think Batman Arkham Shadow looks great, but unfortunately, I don't have a MetaQuest 3, and I don't want to buy one just to play Batman Arkham Shadow. There will be absolutely no way for me to play this game unless I want to cough up $400. I'm making this video, however, not to bash on the game for being limited to a console or to scream at the developers. In actuality, I just want to talk about how badly I want to play this game, but most likely won't be able to. I also wish to talk about how the development team put their heart and soul into this game, and you can tell.
Hello, future Enigma here. Do you want to know something funny?
Do you want to know something funny?
I was just getting to that. Anyway, funnily enough, I had this video recorded and finished editing it, ready to upload. And the day I was going to upload it, MetaQuest revealed cheaper versions of the MetaQuest 3. The way this video is structured, it will make more sense if I just put my final thoughts on whether or not I'll be buying one to play Arkham Shadow. For now, enjoy me glazing the dedication the creators put into making Arkham Shadow dope as hell.
From the gameplay reveal trailer, we can see just how faithful this is to Arkham Batman, as well as taking a few more creative liberties adapting this into VR. The combat looks nearly identical to Arkham Batman, even with a combo being created with each successful hit. Enemies having counter icons before they deliver a punch, and the use of gadgets such as batarangs, explosive gel, and a grapple used as a bat claw. The way the developers at Camouflage adapted this into VR looks utterly phenomenal and makes me really want to play this game. Just the fact that we can grapple onto gargoyles and sneak behind enemies in stealth sections would be enough to convince me to buy this game. But unfortunately, I am broke as fuck. You can tell the development team had fun adapting this. They tried to be as faithful as they could while being creative as well, because not everything could translate into VR.
The whole idea was unlocked when our design director on the game, Ryan Darcy, said, what nobody wants to do is run around in VR and run up to a guy and then punch him and then somehow turn around and then run up to another guy to punch him to get countered and have to do that combo meter. Batman doesn't walk across the room. Batman punches across the room. So you see a reticle, you punch, you free flow, you get an enemy comes in, you counter, you keep your combo going, you unlock a special combo, you hit him into the air, you knee him in the face. It has that same sense of that kind of spinning plate gameplay where you're just trying to keep, there's a chaos, but you're trying to keep in control of the chaos like all of those great Arkham games do. All, again, translated for first person for VR in a way that I think is completely comfortable. So,
combat aside, the game looks incredible visually. The lighting works so well, conveying the mood the Arkham franchise has. The character models look fantastic, especially Jim Gordon, Batman in his new suit, Ratcatcher, and Harvey Dent before he becomes Toothpaste. It's evident the game developers didn't just want to make an easy cash grab, like another game some may know, developed by a studio that created the Arkham games, cough cough, Rocksteady, cough cough, Suicide Squad. From the interviews I've read and heard about, the developers really did their research and wanted to make sure this fits as best as it could into the Arkham canon.
and when I was like doing my research and playing through all the other games multiple times, one thing I was really taken aback by with Origins was just how violent and how unremorseful he was. And I think he was more thoughtful as you got in. So I thought that was an opportunity to show how does he become more thoughtful? How does he become more of a complex character?
The blog post calls out, of course, Batman grapples with the contradiction at the core of his identity, the use of force in pursuit of peace.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna put him through the ringer in this game. The Rat King our big villain, is gonna put him through the ringer, and it's gonna be fun just to kind of explore these origin stories of these classic characters, like you mentioned, like Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, and a few others.
More, I'm sure.
More.
Yeah.
The fact that they went all out to get every detail right, like how Harvey is still a district attorney at this time, since this game takes place a few months after Origins, it speaks wonders to the dedication the team has to ensure this game fits into the canon and respects the Arkham lore. I have faith that Batman Arkham Shadow will be a great Arkham game, but for now I will not be able to play, unless I get $400 from a sugar mommy, but that's highly unlikely. Still, I really do hope this game does well. Who knows, maybe we can get another Arkham VR game, or maybe this team can make another Arkham game available to more people. It's clear these people do their research and respect the lore built and set up in this universe.
Basically, when we approached Warner back almost 4 years ago now, about we really desperately want to work in the Arkham franchise. We want to do a full-on, built from the ground up VR game that's way more expansive than what they had with Arkham VR back in 2016. Yeah. We showed up with like a pretty short list of things that we knew that we had to execute on to make it an authentic Arkham game. It's the combat, it's locomotion, it's the exploration, the boss battles, the cinematics, the gadgets. So all that stuff completely recreated for VR to really leverage the strengths of that immersive technology in the Quest 3.
Okay, future Enigma here again. Honestly, my point still stands. Even if there's a MetaQuest 3 only worth $300, at the end of the day, I'll only be getting an entire console just to play one game, which isn't the smartest thing to do. Especially for a guy like me, who's trying to save money to exist in life. Besides, my PlayStation 5 already does that, collects dust. Regardless, I am glad a cheaper version will be available if I decide one night to be incredibly unwise and buy the console to play Arkham Shadow. Hopefully though, this means more people will be able to play Arkham Shadow. Okay, back to the outro. Future Enigma is gone.
What about you guys? Are you going to be playing Batman Arkham Shadow? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, why not leave a like and subscribe for more content? Have a nice day and stay safe.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me. There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon, but they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?